This time the palette opens long ways and it's completely untouched at this point. Beautiful oval mirror. Look at the color story. Okay, Cosmic Beauty, don't go crazy putting in heaps of duochromes, multichromes. They put in a couple. They curate them well. And their shimmer formula is outstanding. There's a couple of different ones so far I've discovered. But the color story, you can see here, this column, there's cohesion in the columns, but it doesn't matter. Like with this sort of palette, you can wear it whichever way you like. And that's the beauty of how they do their palettes to me, is the pan size is good, the packaging is superb, and the quality of the shadows is amongst the best that I've tried. So this is an indie brand out of the UK, okay? I am going to do one look on this eye and do another look on this eye so you can get a sense of what is happening here. I will also insert the swatches as well. This is the first column. This shade is called Trinkets, the gold. This shade is called Celestial, the mustard yellow. The warm brown is called Patchwork. The nude shade here is called Incense. And the topper shade here, which looks champagne to me but looks silvery to you, is called Stardust. That's only one swipe. No primer on my arm. Here's the second column. Check this one out. This beautiful purple brown is called Bell Sleeves. This multichrome, which looks gold to me, deep purple to you, violet crumble purple, if you know, you know, is called Stained Glass. It also has a raspberry shift. This one here is called Amethyst, beautiful cool tone. This one here is more of a topper shade. It's got a sheer base, but it has a blue purple shift, is called Mood Ring. And the lavender shade at the bottom is called Constellations. The third column is the blue column. This very deep blue at the top here is called Astrology. The duochrome, or will we say multichrome? There is a blue, grey, black shift in this one. When Stars Align. I had to do 2 swipes of this one, taken by the wind. This is very much a sheer base topper, but it is a duochrome. You can see yellow and green, or multichrome. I can see pink and a slight hint of purple. This one I had to do 2 swipes as well, is called Daydreamer. I can tell you that the mattes are extremely velvety. This column screams Christmas to me. Now in the pan, this looks gold, the same color as my nails. And I'm looking at it, I can see gold. But you can see a rose pink, can't you? Absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. A little bit piecey though, just letting you know. This gorgeous, gorgeous burgundy, which went on, like, that's one swipe, seriously. Tassels, I am in love with that one. This warm, toasty brown caramel is called Drapes, but it's a cooler tone than the other warm brown, which was more mustard. This beautiful baby pink, which that's one swipe, is called Journal. And this, which looks purple, baby pink to me, this topper, looks blue to you, perfectly sheer topper base. I can see baby pink, you can see lavender, is called Crystal Ball. This is a definite try on this column. That is for sure. All right, I've made a decision. I'm going to do, I just said I was going to do this column. I am definitely doing this column. I'm tossing up whether to do the blue column, which I rarely do, blues, I know, or the purple column. And that's because the extraordinary shift in those shades. Okay, I'm going to do these two columns here today because this is not that unusual for me to do, this color story, even though the quality of the shadows is superb already. I'm going to do this column because I don't often do blues on camera. And blue is very much a holiday Christmas vibe for most of the world. Not here in Australia, but for most of the world. So I'm going to go in with the shade Journal from the last column first on this eye. It's the baby pink. It's basically the color of my lid. Okay, I'll take that right into the inner corner. And just being quite rough with that, that has already smoothed out my very dry eyelid. So that tells you how velvety these shadows are. Okay, new brush. I'm going in with the shade Drapes now. And I'm starting to layer. I'm going to take that under the lower lash line. Oh, that is blending like I'm hardly even touching the skin. And this isn't even one of my best brushes. That's already a beautiful look right there. So simple. How long did that take me? Not long at all. Okay, going in with the deeper shade now, Tassels. I'm excited to use this one. Now I'm pressing this one a little bit more into the lash line because and concentrating the color on the outer third because that is what provides that optical illusion of lift. I'm placing this carefully and being very, very light-handed because this is a very pigmented, beautiful wine color. Buffing through the top there. I'll put a little bit more up there to contour and make it a little richer. Wow. That's just the mattes, okay? That's the 3 mattes. 3 minutes that took me. 3 minutes, so easy, so easy. That is the beauty of the Cosmic Beauty brand. Their shadows are high quality, they're not that expensive, and yet, you know, you still can get an everyday look with them, even though it looks like a vivid color story. Right, hello, doggy. I'm going to go in with my finger for Shawl. Shawl is going to go on the center lid. Now I did describe this as being a little piecey, and you can see that there is some fallout there. This is why I always do my eye makeup first. That looks superb with those mattes. Can you see that shift? Right, going in now with another finger, Crystal Ball. We're going to put that there, stamp. Okay, just wipe my fingers off a little bit, and I'm going to get my brush and buff upwards. All right, we can go in a little harder now. Building is always a good idea, especially when it's your first time using a new product. You can get a feel for it. Beautiful. Right, let's put a little bit of that shawl shade on the lower lash line as well. And up through the waterline on the top in the outer third to define a little bit more. Magical, magical, Christmas magic. I've just put some brown mascara on this eye. Now I am going in with the lightest blue shade called Daydreamer. Let's see how this goes. It's a pastel for sure. It's always nice to have a bit of a pastel reference in a larger palette. This is a 20 pan palette. Even if it's just one or two, because it can lighten any look that you're creating. That's quite satin actually. Huh. I didn't pick up on that when I swatched it. You can see I'm focusing on the inner corner here. Now, as far as wearability of a pale blue, of a pastel blue, this isn't too bad for me because this is not a colour that I'm drawn to. Blues generally. Except for navy, which I wear almost daily. My navy blue eyeliner is never far away from me. Okay, I'm going to deepen through the crease with Taken by the Wind using the same brush. I describe this as a sky blue. It doesn't look that way in the pan. It looks quite grey. But when I swatched it, I thought, okay, that's a sky blue. And I think that's translating on my lid as a sky blue. Now I'm really going to blow this out because I'm going to deepen it up with Astrology. That rather epic inky blue, midnight inky blue. That will improve the look a lot. I need to deepen it, I know, it's just too much light blue eyes, light blue eyeshadow. It's like, what happened to your face? Where did your eyes go? Okay, I know that. I've got a stumpy brush for Astrology and I'm tapping the end of my brush into the pan. And I'm going to stamp the blue, the dark blue, on an angle, like so. Oh, well, that was easy. Take it through the lower lash line, push it into the upper lash line, outer third again, tap, 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 sweep it up here just a little bit. I don't want too much there, just whatever's left on the brush. I might bring that in a little bit more to the middle. Yeah, that's better. All right, now I obviously need to blend. I mean, if I didn't blend, this would be a certain type of look. Quite a theatrical look. Blue eyeshadow is really good on stage. That's why actors often wear blue eyeshadow on stage, because it draws the light. There's a more satin feel to these shadows that I didn't experience in the swatches. Right, let's go a little harder now. Back into astrology. Take it even deeper. Right, and I'll switch to my amazing liner brush from Crown Paris Tools and bring it right in. Going to follow the shape of my eye socket there and stamp it right there. This is my blinky eye, so I might as well use the blink to my advantage to take that shade Astrology all the way in and up along the upper lash line. I'm also going to stamp there because I want to elongate. See how that worked? How cool is that? We'll do a wing in a moment. I just need to blend a little more, don't I? Oops. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. That's pretty cool. Right, just wipe off that brush. Go back in with a tap more of Daydreamer, which is the original pastel, to buff through the edge. Soften down here, but not take out that line on the inner corner, because I actually want that distinct. Now I have got a patch there, and that's just my creasing skin. So I'll pull my eye a little bit there. Did it take away my blue line? It did. Right, let's fix that. My dark blue line, I should say. All right, came back then. That's good. So there's a sheerness there that makes them blendable. Now this is not an everyday look, clearly. This one more so. This is like Christmas morning, get up, 5-minute makeup job, you're done. This is your party makeup. This is when you're going as, you know, the ice queen or something like that to the Christmas party, okay? All right, I'm gonna put a blue mascara on this eye as well. Oh, I didn't put any shimmers on. I really should. Okay, let's try that. When Stars Align. Center lid, just a little bit. I don't want too much here because I don't want it to be too dark now. I'm just tapping focus in the center lid and only really on the edge of the lid. Starlight Society, which is that one. Look at that. I'm going to put that. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I need a brush. Okay, I got a really flat detail brush for Starlight Society. because I don't want it to take away my eyeliner effect. Holy moly, that is so cute. Gosh, there's green there, isn't there? Can you see that? Can you see the green? So I'm going to sweep that across a little more there into the crease to meet up with that deeper shimmer. I'm going to pop a little bit of it here as well. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's super cool. So then I'm going to get a bit of When Stars Align and pop that just there to meet up with it. Oh yeah. Me, not much of a blue wearer. I would wear this When Stars Align on its own. I would definitely wear Astrology, that very deep blue. Not so much the other pastels, but I've shown you how they work. So I'm trying here. So I just put some Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm in Light 8 on. It's really nice. And I just used Nakia Joy Under Eye Powder. Fantastic product. And I put the Merit, let me check my glasses because I cannot read that. The Merit Quince bronzer, which is too light for my skin, so it's basically just a contour slash cream blush for me. Anyway, that's okay. It doesn't matter because you'll see why I didn't want to use too much colour underneath in a moment. Liquid lipstick time. Beautiful packaging again. This shade, look at that, is called Andromeda. Okay, my gosh, that is seriously good quality packaging. This shade, hello, is called Eternal. I'm going to swatch them now on my arm, on my hand. That's Eternal. That's Andromeda. Oh, and the applicators are a good doe foot, not too wide, not bleeding, already starting to dry down, but they don't feel like moussey. So let's see how they dry down. I'm going to put Andromeda on this side and I'm going to put Eternal on this side, okay? I went for an electric blue mascara. That's the second eye. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, put some other complexion products on now. Two coats of Andromeda. Two coats of Eternal. I'm not feeling too dry just yet. There is a rather pleasant red wine flavour coming through. A little bit of uneven colour. I did prime my lips beforehand. This one went on really easily. I guess it's just a matter of whether I can tolerate liquid lip. I do like this shade. This one is more of a, you know, vibe, isn't it? So that's one coat of the colours. This is 2 coats, okay? So it does build. I can tell you that now. Honestly, you get so much in this kit. It's amazing. Here are the metallic gel eyeliners. These really drew me in when I saw that these were in the set. So there is a bronze, or sorry, a gold shade, a purple, a bluey grey, a silver if you will, and a champagne. Okay, let's swatch these. Right, swatching. They went all in with the packaging, didn't they? It's just beautiful. So this one, so they were wind up. Just take care with that, not to have too much. Charms, soft, quite creamy. Don't want to break it, got to be careful there. The purple, Astral. Oops, there we go. Wasn't careful enough, was I? Very creamy, very soft. There we go, blue, purple, green. All right. I actually thought these were going to be pen liners. This one is called Sunburst. It's not that different to the first one on that I can see. Maybe you can see, oh, it's a bit yellower. This one's more red. This one's yellower. Yeah, they're not hugely different looking from my angle. And the last one is called Whimsical. Once again, super soft. The tip broke off. Okay, can you see that at all? Not the easiest thing to do. Those 2 gold ones, I can't really see any difference, can you? So far, I'm not wowed by the metallic eyeliners. Okay, let's put them on. I'm going to use the shade Whimsical on this eye in the lower waterline. All right, that's better on the actual eye. I can see the green shift now. It's good. That one is okay on the eye. Let's put the shade Astral, which is the purple, in here. It's very purple, isn't it? I'm going to run that along. The waterline at the top as well. Bit patchy. Very creamy. Easy to apply. Am I wowed? No, I'm not. Okay, so these two, which I really still can't see that much difference in the colour. Maybe that one is slightly redder and this one more yellow. These are quite wearable. Right, let's put a little accent here of the more sort of rose gold one. Well, that definitely looks better on the eye area than it did on my arm. And let's face it, it's not meant to be on your arm, is it? It's meeting in with the shadows. Okay. Perhaps a little bit too rosy. That's my fault. That's not necessarily the product's fault, just a color story thing. Right, and so let's put this one here. This is the more yellow one. Going on very easily. So it's turning that blue a little green, which is what I was hoping. Quite cute, quite cute. Don't want to mess up my line though. Can you see that? I hope you can. Look, not blown away by them. Bit sad really, because they were one of the reasons why I bought the set. But, you know, this is the thing, isn't it? Gel eyeliners are sometimes tricky anyway. Metallic gel eyeliners, perhaps another layer of, another element of, you know, things to go wrong. It's not bad, but I'm just not that blown away by them. Lip fully dried down. A little bit of crustiness. Let's face it, liquid lips on a 52-year-old face. Maybe not the greatest idea in the world. Not the reason why I bought the set. Okay, let's try the lip oils now. Once again, stunning packaging. Oh my Lord. And look, it's blue and it's sparkly. Let's swatch. So the blue lip oil, and it's quite a thick lip oil. I'd say it's more of a gloss oil hybrid. You can see the hint of blue there. Can't see many particles of glitter yet. Maybe it needs to be shaken up a little bit more. The shade is called Spellbound. So obviously it's going on this side. It smells and tastes like blueberry. Yummy. Let's do the other one. This is the other one. Isn't that stunning? Now, it doesn't appear to have glitter particles in it, this one. This shade is called Ritual. So obviously I'm going to put it on this side. Oh, it's actually quite pigmented. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, yeah. I like that a lot. This one's raspberry. It goes beautifully with the shade Andromeda. I'm correcting that. Strawberry shortcake. That is exactly what it smells and tastes like. Who had a strawberry shortcake doll? All right. Don't want to smush too much because, yeah. Well, that's improved the look of the lip because there's a bit of hydration back in there now. Man, my skin is dry. Wow. Okay, now for the extra fun part of the proceedings. Oh, I've had heaps of fun already, let's be honest, but yeah, this next part is going to be next level. Okay, highlighter time. The Astral Radiance Trio. Beautiful packaging. Comes with a mirror. Look at those. Can you believe that? Look at the shift on that one. So this one looks like a conventional champagne-y colour, perhaps quite white. This one, that is truly smashing. I'll take the acrylic cover off now. That would make it better to see, wouldn't it? So here are the swatches of the highlighter trio. This one is called Moonbeam. This one is called Starlight. And this one is called Sunbeam. Absolutely stunning. Really creamy, no fallout, nothing like that. Let's get them on my face. I'm going to sweep Starlight up here. That is amazing. That is amazing, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to sweep Moonbeam. Where is my highlighter brush? There you are. Moonbeam on the tip of my nose. Whoa! Whoa, that is a moonbeam, isn't it? Okay, let's just be a little bit more light-handed there. Oh my word, that is so impactful. That's like Tin Man a little bit, but that was just because I went in a bit hard, didn't I? Right, let's pop a little bit of it there. That's better, that's better. I'm going to put Sunbeam on both cheeks now. Okay, let's go. Let's get a big brush, dive in, dive in. This is why I didn't want to put any blush on underneath, because I really don't need it now that I'm putting this on. That's stunning. Now with the fluffier brush, it's shearing it out a bit, which is fine because then I can build it up, can't I? There's a few glitter particles there, grabbing onto a bit of the dryness. Thank you, retinol. Just checking my lip status. Starting to get a bit of separation. Let's take down some of that Tin Man with the yellow in the Sunbeam a bit. Tap it in, tap it in, tap it in, tap it in. That's better. Take that up to there. I'm going to sweep. I'll sweep the Sunbeam through here as well. There you go. Stunning. I love that. That Sunbeam shade is a real win, a real win. Okay, the look is finished. The looks are finished. I'm going to go and fix up my hair, come back, final thoughts. All right, I found some hair jewels that matched my colour scheme on each side. So I went with that. Okay, be that as it may. Anyway, thoughts after trying everything on for the first time. Eyeshadow palette, absolute stunner, absolute stunner. I'm very impressed with the quality of the shadows, and I was expecting that. The eyeliners, I can already see that there's a bit of separation there. So the colors are nice. I'm not sure that the quality's quite there. They probably need to work on that formula a little bit more, and also they broke really easily, so I'll use them, of course, but they're certainly not as good as the Maybelline Tattoo range, and yeah, and that's easy to get here in Australia. The lip, I did have to do a little bit of cleanup just then. And you can see I'm starting to have a bit of separation. I put the lip oil over the dry liquid lip. The lip oil has also dried down now. And, you know, I could tolerate that. I'm not sure about liquid lips. Let's be honest. They are not my favorite thing. But the colors are really great that the kit came with. I'm definitely keeping the lip oils. I love those, especially that blue one. That just, wow, that just amazed me. This side, the one on this side, I will wear every day because it's an everyday sort of a color. The highlighter trio is stunning. It's stunning, and I will use all of those shades, and I will definitely use that one the most because of my coloring. It's got enough pigment that I could wear it as a blush. The one on the end here, I'm not so much a fan of silvery whites, but it definitely is theme oriented and it works for that. This one in the middle, that had more pigment in it than I was expecting, and that's what's going up through under the brow there. Stunning, stunning underbrow highlight, and a fun party sort of a highlight. So if you're wanting to do a, you know, a really graphic look with lots of sparkle, then why not do that? I apologize, my skin's not looking awesome today. I'm using retinol again lately, and it's, you know, stuffing me around a bit, as it does. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That is my full first try on of 10 of the colors in the palette, eyeshadow palette, all of the other products as well. And I will let you know, I might even do a second video with looks from the other two columns at some point. Thank you so much for watching. So I lost my outro there. Sorry, very sorry for that. I hope you liked the video. Cosmic Beauty is one of my favorite brands, and this new collection is overall spectacular. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much. Bye.